What if you woke up one morning and the world around you was not full of phones, roads, cars, and buildings? No electricity, no plastic, no metal tools, no internet, just smoke, cold air, wild animals, and human beings still fighting to survive with nothing but stone weapons. The boy slowly opens his eyes. At first, everything feels normal. Then he notices the ground is hard and cold. He's not in his bed. He's lying on rough dirt. He sits up fast, breathing heavily, confused. Around him, there are no houses, no roads, no cars passing by. Only a wide open land covered with trees, rocks, dry grass, and smoke rising from far away. He hears something, not an alarm, not a phone. It is the sound of people shouting in a strange, raw language. He stands up and looks around. A group of humans is walking nearby, but they look completely different. Their bodies are wrapped in animal skins. Their hands are dirty. Their feet are bare, and in their hands are stone spears, sharp rock blades, and heavy wooden sticks. The boy freezes. Where am I? Then what he sees next changes everything he knows about life. Then he sees a man cracking a stone with another stone, shaping it into a sharp weapon. That is when it hits him. This is not a dream. This is not a movie. This is the world before civilization. This is the Stone Age. The boy walks slowly through the camp, shocked by everything around him. There are no houses made of bricks. Instead, people are living in small shelters made of branches, animal hides, and mud. Some are sitting around a fire. Some are cleaning meat. Some are sharpening stones. Children are running around, but they are not playing with toys. They are carrying small sticks, learning how to survive. A woman is rubbing two stones together to make a cutting edge. An old man is teaching a young boy how to hold a spear properly. Everything here has one purpose: survival. Not comfort, not luxury, not fun, just survival. The boy realizes something terrifying. In this world, one mistake could mean starvation. One wound could mean death. One cold night could mean the end. Back then, humans did not live like we do today. There were no supermarkets, no packaged food, no electricity, no beds, no medicine stores, no shops. People lived in small groups called tribes. They moved from place to place following animals, water, and seasons. This is called a nomadic life. Return, the children laugh. The smoke rises into the darkening sky, and the boy understands one final truth. Human history was never built in comfort. It was built in survival. Built by hands that held stone instead of steel. Built by people who fought hunger every day. Built by courage, intelligence, and fire. And as the flames crackle in the night, one thought hits him. If humanity could rise from this, then maybe anything is possible. Because civilization did not begin with luxury. It began with a stone. They never stayed too long in one place because they depended on nature for everything. Their homes were simple, sometimes caves, sometimes huts made from wood, leaves, and animal skin. At night, fire was the most important thing in their world. Fire gave them warmth. Fire scared away wild animals. Fire cooked meat. Fire gave light. Without fire, the night was deadly. The boy watches one family sitting around a fire, silent, tired, and hungry. Nobody is scrolling a phone. Nobody is watching TV. They are just staring into the flames, hoping tomorrow will be better. And for the first time, the boy understands that in the Stone Age, life was not about convenience. It was about staying alive one more day. Now the boy sees something that makes him step back in fear. A hunting group is preparing to leave. They are not carrying guns, not bows with metal arrows, not traps made with modern tools. They have stone-tipped spears, wooden clubs, and sharp hand axes. The leader of the group points toward the forest. They are hunting, but they do not just run after animals randomly. They use smart strategies. They track footprints. They study broken branches. They look for droppings. They listen for animal sounds. They hunt as a team. Some people drive the animal toward a trap. Some hide behind bushes. Some wait with spears ready. This was not just strength. It was intelligence. It was planning. It was teamwork. The boy sees a group of hunters surround a deer-like animal. One person shouts. Another runs from the side. The animal panics. It tries to escape, but the hunters already know where it will run. That is how they survived, not by being the strongest, but by being clever. If they failed, the tribe went hungry. If they succeeded, everyone ate. The boy stands there, stunned, realizing hunting was not a sport. It was life or death. Later, the boy sees the food. No plates, no forks, no spoons, no tables. The meat is roasted directly over fire. Some roots and plants are boiled in clay pots if they had them. Some food is eaten raw in desperate moments, but most of it is cooked when fire is available. People eat together as a group. Sharing food is not optional. It is necessary, because tomorrow, it could be someone else's turn to hunt. The boy notices how they eat carefully. Nothing is wasted. Bones are kept for tools. Animal skin is kept for clothes. Fat may be used for fuel. Even the smallest parts of the animal are valuable. Food is not taken for granted here. Every bite has a story behind it. Every meal is the result of danger, effort, and teamwork. The boy, who probably used to complain about food at home, now sees people eating with gratitude because they know hunger is always waiting nearby. Then he notices their clothes. They are not wearing jeans, shirts, jackets, or shoes. They wear animal hides, fur, and rough cloth made from natural fibers. These clothes are not for fashion. They are for protection. Protection from cold, protection from scratches, protection from insects, protection from harsh weather. Some people wear simple wraps. Some use leather tied with rope. Some have decorations made from bones, feathers, or teeth. That was their style. That was their identity. And every item they wore came from nature itself. The boy touches one piece of clothing and feels how rough it is. No soft fabric, no comfort, no tailor-made fit, just survival on the body. The boy now notices how they communicate. No phones, no writing as we know it, no microphones, no speakers. People speak using sounds, gestures, and facial expressions. A raised hand means stop. A pointed finger means follow. A sharp sound means danger. A smile means trust. Their world depends on understanding each other quickly, because one wrong signal could be fatal during a hunt or during an animal attack. Children learn by watching adults. They do not sit in classrooms. Their classroom is the forest. Their teacher is experience. Their lesson is survival. Every day, they learn where to find water, which plants are safe, how to make fire, how to build shelter, and how to avoid predators. There are no exams, but every day is a test. As the boy watches more, he starts to understand something deeper. Early humans were not weak. They were not stupid. They were extremely intelligent in a different way. They knew how to read nature. They knew how to survive without technology. They knew how to work as a group. They knew how to adapt. They turned stone into tools, fire into power, fear into strategy, and survival into progress. The boy looks at a cracked stone blade in his hand and realizes that this tiny weapon is the beginning of everything. From this stone tool came the knife. From the knife came farming tools. From farming tools came cities. From cities came civilization. Everything the modern world has now began here. In dirt, in fire, in hunger, in struggle. The boy stands at the edge of the camp as the sun sets. The sky turns orange. The tribe gathers around the fire again. The hunters return. The children laugh. The smoke rises into the darkening sky. And the boy understands one final truth. Human history was never built in comfort. It was built in survival. Built by hands that held stone instead of steel. Built by people who fought hunger every day. Built by courage, intelligence, and fire. And as the flames crackle in the night, one thought hits him. If humanity could rise from this, then maybe anything is possible. Because civilization did not begin with luxury. It began with a stone.